Tell me, Toby, how did you get into real estate?
I was actually working in the family office industry, so working for private families that were investing in areas outside of their core business.
So managing the wealth of high net worth families.
Correct. So, I used to come to Williamsburg towards the end of 2008, when the debt market started to seize up. If you were a developer in Brooklyn and you were relying on your bank to finance you, you found yourself in a pickle. And I knew some of the equity investors behind different projects in this neighborhood, and they asked me for some help to figure out what to do. And I came to Williamsburg and discovered a really weird, almost disconnect between the value of the land, which in 2009 was viewed as negligible because people couldn't figure out where to get financing from to build it, and then the quality of the neighborhood and people who were interested in living here, and a relatively stable rental base.
And you came from the world of equity, so you had connections to get it, right?
And started to get involved in these projects and take them over and tap into my private family office network in lieu of the bank financing.
Has there been a learning curve for you in the business? I mean, you've only been in it for, it sounds like 3 years.
Well, 2008.
Okay, so if you take it from then I guess
yeah, about 5-6 years. Sometimes it requires a fresh perspective to really make something work in a universe where things are, you have this creative destruction. I think people were just frozen. Right. So that was the window that I sort of grabbed and ran with.
You're in the Orthodox Jewish community. Is that a community that's supportive of your success and your prominence?
I think that being a woman is challenging in business. There aren't that many women in the real estate business generally. There are not that many female developers.
That's true.
And I like to play to my disadvantages and turn them into advantages. One of the biggest challenges for me has been, I have three young children, and my oldest son, who is now 15, in the heat of 2009 and 2010, when I was putting in very long days, knocking on doors and trying to get my deals to come together, he said, "Mom, where are you?" And I said, "Well, if you would have a chance, if someone would offer you the ability to buy something for $1 and it cost you only 5 cents, what would you do?" He said, "I'd grab it." And then for months he would say, "Well, what's going on? Has the price gone up?" I said, "It's still 5 cents, and now it's 10 cents, and now it's 20. So, I've brought my kids into my world, and they've spent a lot of time with me at work, and they know what I do, and I think that's been helpful to me, and that's one of the big challenges, of a woman in business. But I don't think, in my community, I think, there have been Orthodox Jewish entrepreneurs through the years, and I'm, one in a long list.